Well, let's take you to Chicago now. Chicago police releasing hundreds of new files on Jussie Smollett, including this shocking footage of the actor after the alleged attack.
Do you want to take it off or anything? Yeah, I do. I just want to see it. There's a bleach on me. I don't want to be filmed.
So what does this new information mean for the investigation? Here to weigh in is the former chief investigator for the New York City Department of Investigation, Steve Cardian. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure, Heather.
So what did you think? Let's begin with that particular clip of Jussie Smollett in his apartment, I would assume, and he still had the alleged noose around his neck.
You know, there's no script for how a victim should react or respond, but this is so far from the norm, it's crazy. If I was sitting on a jury and I was viewing this, I would almost see this as consciousness of guilt, that clearly he's lying. It doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, he also says, he mentions that he has bleach on him in that clip, and then he asks if the investigators are recording it, and then he asks for them to turn off the video cam.
Yeah, that's bizarre because he's comfortable in front of a camera, and he did real well on Empire, but this is a fail on his acting abilities.
Yeah, so there are other clips as well. There's a clip of the brothers who became involved in this. One clip of them in a ride share, the back of a ride share vehicle. You can look at that right there with what they're wearing. I don't think I would be driving them around. And then there's another clip where they're arrested.
Well, it's going to strengthen the case for the special prosecutor. We didn't know that this existed. I don't think it took law enforcement a long time. They didn't have this in the beginning. So through their investigative means, they obtained it and they released it.
You know, why release it? And is this unusual? 70 hours worth.
Well, when Kim Foxx dropped the charges, the Chicago Police Department ensured that the world would know what happened in this case.
So is this damaging to Kim Foxx?
Oh, very damaging. Yeah, it's very harmful to her because it clearly spells out that she had a solid case and she dropped it.
So the special prosecutor has or will be put into place. What type of ammunition will it give the special prosecutor?
It's damning to the case against both Smollett and her.
Why?
Because it's very powerful. We don't always, in this day and age, we have much more video, but we don't have this degree of video often in a case like this.
But does it show that he lied?
By his actions and based upon what the brothers said and this video, it clearly puts them as the individuals that did
So
that.
should he be tried again? Should a federal investigation take place by the DOJ?
I don't know that the DOJ will get involved. It's still at the local level. It's a possibility that they may be, parroting this as well, following it. But it's a strong case now for the special prosecutor. And I think that you're going to see at the end of the day charges.
Yeah,
later.
I was going to ask you what will happen next.
Hopefully he'll be charged. I mean, he wastes the city of Chicago and the nation. He spent a lot of time on this and absorbed a lot of attention that should go to real victims.
So what would he be charged with?
It's going to be a variety of things, the original charges that were laid upon him, and perhaps additional charges. The many counts of disorderly conduct will be charged against him. So that'll be left to see what the special prosecutor. I think Kim Foxx has a lot to worry about.
I was going to ask you that as our final question. What happens with Kim Foxx, potentially?
This is likely career ending for her. What she did is against the oath of office.
So could she be charged?
She could. She obstructing the investigation and hindering prosecution for sure. But that'll be left to see. The special prosecutor is going to do a good job, and at the end of the day, we'll find out what's going to happen.
It was really unreal to see all that video released.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We'll see what happens next.